Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Learn Mathematics Step by Step. So in today's video we will discuss how to represent the rational numbers on a number line. We already learned how to draw a number line, how to represent the natural number on the number line, and how to represent the integers on a number line. But today we will discuss how to represent rational numbers on a number line. Let's start. So to draw the rational number on a number line, we will see one example, and by example I will show you step by step how to represent the rational numbers on a number line. So for example, let us mark the rational number minus 5 by 2, minus 3 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 3 divided by 2, 5 by 2 on the number line. So all these rational number we have to put on the number line. So first step, always in first step we will put integers on the number line. So number one step is mark integers on the number line. So as we learned before as well, integers are the natural numbers, whole numbers and the inverse of natural number. It means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and inverse of natural number minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. So these are the integers on the number line. After representing the integers on a number line, what we have to do, whatever the rational number we have, consider the denominator. Consider the denominator. And we have to divide each unit of the number line into the denominator unit. So this is the 1 unit. This is considered as 1 unit. 1 unit. 1 unit. So now we have to represent minus 5 by 2 and denominator is 2. What is the denominator? Denominator is the 2. So we have to divide each unit segment into 2 equal parts. Why 2? Because the denominator is the 2. So we have to divide each unit segment into 2 equal parts, like 1, 2. So we divide into 2 equal parts. Second unit 2 to 3, we divide into 2 equal parts. First part and second part. Same way, 0 to 1, first part, second part. On the inverse side, 0, 1. We have to divide into 2 equal parts. So to divide into 2 equal parts, we have to mark only ones in between. So first part is this and second part is this. First part is this and second part is this. First part is this and second part is this. So after dividing each unit segment into 2 equal parts, now we can mark all these rational number on the number line. So this is 0 and this is 1. How we can find out this number? The first method to find out this number is just add the number on the integers. 0 plus 1 divided by 2. It comes 1 by 2. For this, 1 plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 3 by 2. So what is this? This is 3 by 2. This is 1 by 2. Consider this. 2 plus 3 divided by 2 is 5 by 2. So this point is 5 by 2. Because we divide each unit segment into 2 equal parts. Same way this side. 0 plus minus 1 divided by 2. It means minus 1 by 2. What is this? This is minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 plus minus 2. Plus minus minus. So minus 2 minus 1. Minus 3 by 2. minus 2 plus minus 3 divided by 2 plus minus minus. So it is minus 5 by 2. So just after dividing to 2 unit, we can directly write 1 by 2. See, this is 1 by 2. And what is this 1? This is 2 by 2. 2 1 the 2. It is 1. Then 3 by 2. What is this? 4 by 2. 2 1 the 2. 2 to the 4. That's why number 2 is here. This is 5 by 2. So 1 by 2, 2 by 2, 3 by 2, 4 by 2, 5 by 2. This is 6 by 2. What does 6 by 2 means? 2 1 the 2, 2 3 the 6. That's why number 3 is here. So this is the way to represent the rational number on the number line. So first we write the integers on the number line. Then divide each unit into the parts which is equal to the denominator. And then we can mark the rational number on the number line. So every rational number right to the 0 are positive and left to the 0 are negative. So let's do another example now. Represent minus 3 by 7, minus 5 by 7, 8 by 7, 2 by 7 on a number line. So first step is we have to mark integers on the number line. So we draw a number line. We write integers 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Then we have to divide each unit segment into a 7 equal parts. Why 7? Because 7 is the denominator. 7 is the denominator. So just divide. When we have to divide into 7 equal parts, we have to put 6 marks in between. How many marks we have to put? 6 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see 7 parts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to divide 1 to 2 also into 7 equal parts. To divide into 7 equal parts, we have to mark 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 parts are there. In same way on the negative side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points divide this into a 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many parts are there? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So after dividing each unit into a 7 equal parts, now we can put minus 3 by 7. Minus is always to the left of the 0. This is what? Minus 1 by 7, minus 2 by 7. This is the minus 3 by 7. Then we have to put minus 5 by 7. Minus 4 by 7. This is minus 5 by 7. Now we have to put 8 by 7. 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 7 by 7. This is 8 by 7. 2 by 7. 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. Because we are dividing 1 into 7 equal parts. So out of 7, this is a second. But out of 7, we have to find the 8. So it should be after 1. So this is an example how to represent the rational number on the number line. Let's move to the next question. In next question, we are just discussing some statements regarding the number line. So what they are asking, state whether the following statements are true. If not, justify your answer. So first statement, on a number line, all the numbers to the right of 0 are positive. So the question is asking, on the number line, all the number to the right of 0, 0 के right side में are positive. So yes, 1, 2 always rights are positive and left are negative. Right side is positive and left to the 0 are negative. So we can say that true, all the number to the right of 0 are positive. Next statement, second statement, rational number -7 by -19 lies to the left of the 0 on the number line. -7 by -19. So we can either cancel minus from minus, or we can write into a standard form, or we can write into absolute value, whatever we can do. In standard form, we can multiply 1 by 1, or in a absolute value, -7 by -19, we can write as a 7 by 19. So this is a positive number. It means false. Rational number -7 by -19 does not lie to the left of 0. It means this is a positive figure, and all the positive rational number lies to the right of the 0, not left of the 0. Third statement. On a number line, number become progressively larger as we move away from 0. It is asking, on the number line, when we move away from 0, the number become progressively larger. No, it is false. Since this is a symbol of since example we are taking, -2 is smaller than -1. Take another example, -3 is smaller than -2, and so on. So when we move away from the 0 on the left side, consider any number line. When we move away from the 0 on the left side, it does not become progressively larger, it becomes progressively smaller. But if we move on the right side, yes, it progressively become larger. But it is not always. So on the left side, it becomes smaller, and on the right side, it becomes larger. It means on the left side, number becomes smaller as we move away from 0. But on the right side, number become progressively larger. So it means number become progressively larger as we move away from 0. No, this is false. Move to the fourth statement. Rational number 2 by 3 and -2 by 3 are at an equal distance from 0. True. Yes. This is a 0. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a -1, and this is -2. We divided, this is a denominator. We divided each unit into 3 equal parts, 1 and 2. So there are 3 equal parts. So this is 1 by 2, this is 2 by 3. On the opposite side, we divided into 3 equal parts, -1 by 3, -2 by 3. So we can say equal units are there on the left side and equal units are there on the right side of the 0. So we can say that yes, the rational number 2 by 3 and -2 by 3 are at the equal distance from the 0. Fifth statement and the last statement, on a number line, number lying left to a given number is greater. On a number line, number lying left to the given number is greater. For example, 0 and -1 is left to the 0. Is -1 is greater than 0? No. Another example, 1 lying left to the 2. Is number 1 greater than 2? No. False. So it means false. Since we can say that, same example, 2 is left of the 3, but 2 is smaller than 3. -3 is left of the -1, but -3 is smaller than -1. It means number lying to the left of the given number is not greater, is not greater. Fine. So these are the different statements. We find out it's true or false, and we justify the answer as well. So that's all regarding the representation of the rational number on the number line. Now you can do practice, and thank you so much watching my video. See you in the next video.